Yo, yo, what's going on, y'all? I have a revelation coming from Holy Spirit. This revelation is coming from Tobit, chapter 3. And this is about Tobit and Sarah. This is before they get married. And I'm going to start with chapter 3, Tobit's prayer for death. So there is a man of God who is praying that something comes to an end concerning him. Okay? Grief-stricken Grief-stricken in the spirit, I groaned and wept aloud. Then with sobs I began to cry. So this man of God is grief-stricken in his spirit, overcome with deep sorrow. Deep distress, sadness, or regret, especially for the loss of someone or something loved. Okay? This man is in deep distress, sadness, and or regret, especially for the loss of someone that he has loved. This is something that this person has groaned and wept about. To groan, to make a long, deep sound showing great pain or unhappiness. And crying. Okay? So this is something that this man wants to bring to an end. This is something, a feeling that this man wants to go away to 11. He is feeling this in his spirit because there is someone that he is missing, that he loves. He lost someone that he loved, okay? And he is regret and about losing this person that he loves. You are righteous, O Lord, and all your deeds are just. All your ways are mercy and truth. You are the judge of the world. And now, O Lord, may you be mindful of me and look with favor upon me. Punish me not for my sins, nor for my inadvertent offenses, nor for those of my fathers. They sinned against you and disobeyed your commandments. So you handed us over to the plundering exile and death, till we were an object lesson, a byword, a reproach, and the nations among whom you scattered us. Yes, your righteous, yes, your judgments are many and true in dealing with me as my sins and those of my fathers deserve. For we have not kept your commandments, nor have we trodden the paths of truth before you. So now deal with me as you please, and command my life breath to be taken from me, that I may go from the face of the earth into the dust. It is better for me to die than to live, because I have heard insulting calumnies, and I am overwhelmed with grief. Lord, command me to be delivered from such anguish. Let me go to the everlasting abode, Lord. Refuse me not, for it is better for me to die than to endure so much misery in my life and to hear these insults. So this person is miserable, okay? And they're hearing things that they feel are insulting to them. To speak or to treat with disrespect or scornful abuse. Okay, so this person is being spoke to with disrespect and scornful abuse. They are miserable, and they know that they are going through this because of the choices that they have made in their life. They know that the Father is dealing with them in their sins. They know that what they're going through, they deserve it because they have not kept the commandments of the Father and the path that He has put them on, the path of truth that He has put them on. They chose to go in a different direction. They chose to be disobedient. They chose not to follow His commands. They chose not to go on His path. And since they did that, the Father allowed and let them do that. Okay, He allowed for, if they wanted to be turned over to a reprobate mind, if they wanted to live this prodigal, wasteful living, then the Father allowed for them to do that. Okay, but now that they are in that situation and they are without the Father, they feeling like they want to die. It's too much. They need strength. They can't take it. They feeling like, I can't take this. This is too much. But this is the path they chose. They know they have not kept the commandments of the Father. And that's why they're saying, just Lord, command me to be delivered from such anguish. Just let me die already. This is why they feel this way. Just let me die already. I've endured so much. I'm so miserable. The disrespect is at an all-time high. I can't take it anymore. This person is praying that God brings this to an end. They feel, they regret, and they feel sorry for the person that they lost, that they love in their life. Their spirit is grief-stricken about that. They cry and they pray about that. They're sad about that. And on top of that, they're going through all these other things that are making their lives miserable. But this is the path that this person chose. And now they're praying to God that it all comes to an end. They just wanted to stop. They just wanted to end. They just wanted to be over. They feel like the Lord is just going to allow for their life to be taken from them. This is how they feel. They like, so deal with me as you please. Command my life breath to be taken from me. This is how they feel. They feel like this is what the Lord is going to allow. This is not, this is how they feel. Just go ahead and let me die already. I'm so miserable. But this is the path they chose. This is the path that they chose. This person is grief-stricken in their spirit. They feel so much sorrow, pain, and regret in their spirit. And it has to do, 8:11, with this prodigal living, this wasteful living. Now they're tired of it. Now they're miserable. Now they just want it all to end. Okay, so next we get to Sarah. On the same day at Ecbatana in Media, it so happened that Raguel's daughter Sarah also had to listen to abuse from one of her father's maids, for she had been married to 7 husbands, but the wicked demon Osmosis killed them all before they could have intercourse with her, as it is prescribed for wives. So the maid said to her, you are one who strangles her husbands. Look at you. You have already been married 7 times, but you have no joy with any of your husbands. But why do you beat us? Because your husbands are dead? Then why not join them? May we never see a son or daughter of yours. That day she was deeply grieved in her spirit. She went in tears and to an upstairs room in her father's house with the intention of hanging herself. But she reconsidered, saying to herself, no, people would level this insult against my father. You had only one beloved daughter, but she hanged herself because of ill fortune. And thus would I cause my father in his old age to go down to neither world laden with sorrow. It is better for me to not hang myself, but to beg the Lord to have me die, so that so that I need to so that I need no longer to live to hear such insults. At that time, then she spread out her hands and facing the window, poured out in this prayer. Blessed are you, O God, merciful God. Blessed, forever blessed and honored is your holy name. May all the works forever bless you. And now, O Lord, to you I turn my face and raise my eyes. Bid me to depart from the earth, never again to hear such insults. You know, O Master, that I am innocent of any impure act with a man, and that I have never defiled my own name or my father's name in the land of my exile. I am my father's only daughter, and he has no other child to make his heir, nor does he have a close kinsman or relative whom I might bid my time to marry. I have already lost 7 husbands. Why should I live any longer? But if it please you, Lord, not to slay me, look favorably upon me and have pity upon me, and never again let me hear these insults. So this was before Tobit and Sarah got married. Okay, all of this is taking place before Tobit and Sarah got married. And Sarah, while Tobit is going through the grief stricken in the spirit about the regret of losing someone that he loves and being disobedient and not following the commands of the Lord and going on his own path and not following the path that the Father has for him and going into prodigal, wasteful living, he's praying that all his misery and disrespect and anguish and regret and sorrow would just come to an end. And while he's going through that, Sarah, his wife, is going through accusations of being accused of being immoral with men, having a lot of sexual encounters with different men who were not her husband. Okay, she's going through this. She's going through people judging her and lying on her, saying that she's having all these sexual acts with all these different men who are not her husband. Meanwhile, this is not something that she is doing. Okay, and another thing that these people are wishing on this woman of God is that she does not bear children, that they don't see any children of hers from her. Okay, 13. They are praying that they don't see any children that come from her. This is something that this person is wishing on this woman of God, 13:13, that they don't see any children, that she doesn't bear any children in a marriage. Okay, 13:21. So while he's going through being grief-stricken and regret losing someone that he has loved, the wife is going through people telling lies on her, saying that she has been having sex with all these different types of men and trying to make her look and feel bad, and in an attempt so that she doesn't have children, future children, and get married. And this is what's going on. And these two people, this man and this woman, they are praying to God that all of this comes to an end. Okay? And Sarah is the one who is saying, if you wish that I still live, if you want me to continue on, then show me favor, look upon me favorably, and have pity upon me, and let these lies and insults stop. Clear my name, okay, from all these lies and insults that these people are spewing out. Okay, saying that I am sexually immoral with all these different types of men who are not my husband, which is a lie. Okay, so there is somebody going around lying, saying that that there's a woman of God going around having sex with this man or that man and this man and that man, and it is a lie. They are doing this in an attempt to make this woman not want to move forward in her purpose, to make her not want to bear children in her marriage. Okay? So that is what two people are going through at this time. Five fifty 551. Verily and truly. Ruth 3:12. Although it is true that I am a guardian redeemer of your family, there is another who is more closely related than I. Untried, inexperienced, untempted, incapable of being tempted. Second Thessalonians 1:11. So we keep on praying for you, asking our God to enable you to live a life worthy of his call. May he give you the power to accomplish all things your faith prompts you to do. So what the Father is saying is, this is your God ordained husband. This is your God ordained wife. Okay? The Father is saying he has heard your prayers, asking him to enable you to live life worthy of what he has called you to do. The Father is saying he is going to give you the power to accomplish all things, all good things, all the good things that your faith prompts you to do. 17:17. Okay? The Father is saying he has heard your prayers, and you asking him to enable you to live life worthy of his call, of what he has called you to do. And he is saying he is going to give you the power to accomplish all the good things that your faith prompts you to do. So if you have faith that you can do it, the Father is going to help you to accomplish it. The Father has heard both of your prayers. Although it is true that I am your guardian redeemer of your family, there is another who is more closely related than I am. So the Father is saying, if this man doesn't decide to make the right decision and do the right thing, then he's going to take care of it. Okay? But he has heard the prayers of both of you. And he is going to give you the strength to do and accomplish whatever you have the faith to do. So if this man doesn't have the faith to redeem you, then the Father will do it however he sees fit. Okay? This could be by bringing in someone else, or the Father could do it himself. However, the Father is going to give you, he has heard the prayers of both of you. And the Father is going to give you the strength to accomplish all the good things that you have faith to accomplish. And that's the message. If you don't have the faith to accomplish it, how can he push you forward. But the Father's saying all good things that you have the faith to accomplish, he's going to help you to accomplish it. He has heard the prayers of you. And what one doesn't have the faith that they can accomplish, he'll take care of that. There is another who is more related, closely related than I. Although the Father is saying he can redeem you, and he has another guardian redeemer who can redeem you. If they don't have the faith that they can do it, he will send another who can. Okay, hence Ruth and Boaz. If this person does not have the strength or the faith that they can redeem you as their wife, then the Father will raise another who can and who will. But first, he has to give this person a chance. He has to see if there's something this person is willing and ready to do. If this person says no, they can't redeem, it's too much for them, the Father will raise another. Okay? And as for the woman of God who are going through all these accusations, the Father says you are untempted and incapable of being tempted, untried and inexperienced. Okay? You have not done these things that these people have said that you have done. Don't worry about that. The Father will redeem you. He has heard your prayer. And whatever you have the faith, any good works, woman of God, that you have the faith to do, the Father is saying he is going to be behind you 100% and give you the strength to do that thing that you have faith to do. Okay, whatever you have the faith to do, the Father said he is going to help you to accomplish that thing. Whatever it is, sister. Okay? And that's the message, y'all. Peace.